is indeed a great privilege and honor. Bala is a very well-known personality in our community.
Respected Tuimba, Piimba, the Senior Education Officers, Kumar, CEOs of Municipal Council, government officials, students and teachers from the Western Division. Bula Binaka and a very good morning to you all. It is my privilege and honor to be here today as we continue the month-long awareness and action program following the launch of the National Environment Day 2018 earlier this month in Suva. As you would know, the World Environment Day has been mentioned, marks a very important day in the global calendar. It is a day when everyone globally is reminded of their rights and obligations when it comes to environment. World Environment Day marked the launch of a number of important activities across Fiji. It marked actions and initiatives towards the protection of our environment. Since it began in 1974, the World Environment Day has grown to become a global platform for public outreach. It is widely celebrated in over 100 countries, and we in Fiji have embraced it as an important starting point to tackle environmental issues at local and national levels, so we can make global contribution. This year's World Environment Day theme is Beat Plastic Pollution. As I outlined during the launch of World Environment Day, the use of plastics and its disposal as waste is one of the greatest environmental challenges of our time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as we travel through Fiji and here in the Western Viti Levu, there are numerous reminders of the increasing magnitude of the plastic pollution faced nationwide today. Earlier this month, I asked people in the Central Division and up north about their awareness of the risks it brings not only to human health, but to our rivers and streams, to our coastal areas, to marine lives. So today I asked you, how can we make changes in our everyday lives to overcome threats like plastic pollution? What we need to do, students? The answer is very simple. It has to begin with individual action and awareness of plastic and other forms of pollution. Actions that shows pride in who you are, pride in where you come from. So the answer is very simple. Don't throw rubbish here and there. I said this in Central Division and up north, and I will say it again. Stop all forms of pollution, including that of plastic, is up to our individual and collective actions at the local level. If someone is spoiling the environment, he or she is violating the rights of others. Right to a pollution-free environment are part of the right of life. If you and others around you stop throwing rubbish into our rivers and seas, onto our roads and streets, and onto our public spaces, there will be no rubbish. It is as simple as that. Pollution is because of irresponsible action of individuals or groups. We all know who they are, and it is time to stop. to stop throwing rubbish everywhere, to stop banning plastics and other household waste, to stop dumping these in our waterways. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the activities as part of the awareness programs emanating from World Environment Day puts the question of how we protect and enhance our natural environment center stage. And it is a central priority for the Fiji Affairs government. Our task is to build a Fiji where the next generation can enjoy a better life than the one that went before it. That means tackling the environmental problems so they are not a burden for our children and grandchildren. Under the Fiji Affairs government, an approach has been taken on meeting these environmental challenges. Over the past few weeks, I have talked about other areas where government have invested to improve the quality of life for all Fijians. It means building the affordable housing and to establish formal out of informal or squatter settlements so that people have the right to not only basic but quality housing. I pointed this out during the launch of yet another affordable housing program under our Fiji Affairs government at Simla in Lautoka last week. At Mala Public School in Nandi, I talked about how the Fiji Affairs government has ensured that every child has a good school environment to get the best start in life. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, government's commitment to a better Fiji also means protecting and enhancing our natural environment for the next generation, so that our children have a healthy and beautiful Fiji in which to build their lives. And we take it as our responsibility to pass on that legacy that belongs to all Fijians in the next generation. In the West here, as in the rest of Fiji, we are blessed with abundance and variety of landscape and habitats. These natural assets are of immense value. It is what defines us to the rest of the world. Tourists are drawn to our shores to enjoy these beautiful landscapes, supporting hundreds of thousands of jobs in tourism sector. Industries which directly draw up on our environment, from natural waters to mining to agriculture and forestry, and also not forgetting fishing, support jobs and contribute to our economy. The natural environment is around us wherever we are. Getting closer to it is good for our physical and mental health and our emotional and spiritual well-being. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, if these places are full of rubbish, we can no longer benefit from it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, now I wish to announce that we will continue the awareness program arising out of the World Environment Day through our youth, and that is you. They will engage in awareness program through district, divisional and national oratory competitions. This will ensure ongoing awareness of issues. It will provide opportunities for our young speakers to talk to audience across Fiji of the progress we have made. Their engagement through their oratory will also bring into public domain that the challenges that we face remain acute. I look forward to these students through their oratory providing awareness on and options to restore and enhance our natural environment. Ladies and gentlemen, with these few words, I sincerely wish all our stakeholders and in particular our students, as key drivers of the National Environment Day Awareness Program. All the best in their endeavors for a better Fiji to a better environment. Thank you and Binaka.
Have so far confirmed their participation in the competition. District levels. A round of applause.